Hello everyone, happy Monday and welcome to tonight's stream that is going to completely destroy any hope I have of keeping track of what day it is this week. I appreciate you all joining me. I am so excited to play this game. I really enjoyed the first one and I was so looking forward to playing this last night, but we had a crazy storm come through that knocked out my internet, and we found out today it was out all the way till today. They came out around noontime and had to replace the modem. Whatever happened that caused like the big outage fried our modem, so we were out for a while. I was starting to get nervous that we weren't even going to get it back for today, but it's back. We've got internet, and I am so excited to jump in and see what this game is all about. So let me say hello to everybody, and then we're going to jump right in. I assume we'll start making our character. I'm guessing it was some type of lightning strike. The past 2 nights, the storms have been crazy. I actually said tonight, watch me lose power. Like, we got our internet back, and one of 2 things is going to happen. It's going to get knocked out again, or we're going to lose power. And I'm going to have to not be able to play again because now we're sitting without power. Luckily, neither one of those 2 things happened. But it was crazy. There were a couple really close strikes. Like, one of them was so close. It was like the light and thunder at the exact same time and was so loud and shook the house that my smoke detectors beeped. Like, it was crazy, the storms we've had come through the last 2 nights. So hopefully that does not continue. They're no fun. The dogs don't like it. And I get a headache. Like, the pressure changed. Like, I've got a crazy headache the past 2 nights. We all did, all of us, even the kids. So no fun, but I haven't even checked the weather to see what it's going to be like for the rest of the week. So I'll be surprised. I have no idea. But anyway, let me say hello to everybody. Let's see. Kevin, Bill, Marisol, Mozzie, Claudette, Christy, welcome. It is good to see all of you. Sarah and Lily Wander, welcome. Archer, good to see you. I think, scrolling, I think that's everybody. Did I say Lily? I think I did. Potential double hello for Lily. As I start to scroll, I'm like, crap, because I'm reading along as you guys are chatting and, you know, as I'm doing my intro. So I'm like, crap, did I actually say hi to this person as I'm scrolling? Anyway, let's jump in. It's so fun that the, like, intro screen to this is like a dialogue option. Like, this is the game menu. It's like we're having a dialogue with the Moon Man, which is fun. Also, listening to this music, I'm like 90% sure it's going to be copyrighted, but that's okay because it's fun. I like it. It's a vibe. We're going to start a new game. Oh, sprats. Here we go. Intro time.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander.
Get it together,
What are
buddy.
the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations,
Oh,
tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
oh my
So
god, I
remember,
love this already.
If you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
That is too funny. I love this already. I already love this so much. All right, so we obviously are going to play a female character. How many presets are there? 7, 8, 9. Okay. I honestly kind of like the first one. Yeah, I kind of like number 1. Prosthetic left arm. We can give ourselves prosthetic limbs. Legs. We could just be like full prosthetic. Can we have tentacles? That would be fun. That's so funny. Is there a way to make the captioning appear bigger? Probably. We probably have to get through this and then I'll check. There were some scaling options that I didn't mess with because there weren't really examples, so it's hard to tell, you know, until we're in it if that needs adjusting or not. So once we're through all of this, I will check. Face. Oh, there's 23 heads. Okay, so we went with like a preset. Is that just the body type? And now we can go into all of these options. Oh, gee, some of these are crazy. Like, they are not necessarily well-proportioned faces. You know, teeny tiny face, a big face. Oh. The eye, like the inner eyes got really red on this one. What were we on? Like 1? I've never been super big on like face customizations. Like moles. I don't think we need a mole. Can we get a face tattoo? Can we get like a spaceship cat face tattoo? Features, what does that mean? Okay. We can give ourselves a butt chin. Oh, dark circles. Some face wrinkles, scarring, more scars, lots of scar options. Kind of sad you can only pick 1. Lots and lots of scars. Is that a black eye? It totally is. It's a black eye. I did see that, Christy. I was going to say something about that. I saw it right before stream. That there's going to be a zoo... What is it? Zooseum? Something? It's a zoo animal update for 2 Point Museum. It looks so cute. Okay, yeah, we could just look really beat up. All kinds of facial bruising options. With or without bleeding cuts. Not even scars. We could have bleeding cuts. And burns. Alright, we're just going to go back to our classic dark circles. Because if that's a choice, we have to do it. Number 3. Okay, so complexion. Seeing a whole lot changing on this. I think it was number 3. I'm fine with that. Freckles. Age. Okay, we could be super duper old. We're just gonna stay fine. Eye color. I don't like the green. There's got to be something better than that. Red's not a good look either. Too red. This darker purple's not bad. So 25. Let's make note of 25. What is happening with that? That feels too light. Well, now I'm not... Yeah, too light. What were the earlier options? I like silver, like gray eyes too. The really light ones. We could just go like classic blue. Ooh, mermaid teal. Those ones are fun. 2 green. Okay, now we're back into like the grayish red ones. Do I want to go like purple or just like a gray? Eye dark circle size. We can make them extra dark circly, like real panda eyes. Eye horizontal. Oh, okay, we can push them further apart. Eye size. I think that eyebrows. I'm fine with the way our eyebrows look. Our nose looks fine. I rarely have the patience for this much detail. I love to see that there's this much detail, but I rarely have the patience for it. Okay, hair though. We have to do good hair. There are 63 hairstyles. 63 hairstyles. All right, we're going back to number 1. Bald. Got it. Okay. Oh, I like my earrings. Those are cute. We get to like adjust that. Okay, let's see. Mohawks. Very. What was that? No. All right, so they start with like the obviously short hair options. I like that they're getting progressively longer. Like it's kind of going in order by hair length. I like that. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. No, not a fan of that. We're gonna go short hair. Like this is the kind of short hair I could handle. 24. No. Definitely not. What is happening with this? You know what this looks like? This looks like my teenager's hair. It's like teenage hair bedhead. I don't hate the curly one. I like that I can see my earrings in this hairstyle versus like the longer one. This is too much. And then this one's a bit longer, but you can still see the earrings. See, this totally covers them, and they're cute. I like them. This one's a little bit longer, but tucked behind the ears, so that's a vibe. Nope, definitely not. I think this is where we started, right? You can kind of see it, I guess, if you turn your head the right way. I didn't notice it during the character creation, like the face. Bun. Not a bun. Messier bun looks a little bit better. Top bun with bangs, curly. Messy low bun. You can still see the earrings though. I like this one. 46 is a top contender. Nope, that's too high. Like my hair, the hair is like double the size of the forehead. Oh my god. That's a no. Not terrible. Very intricate. I don't hate this either, with like the side wispies and the braided bun. I feel like this is kind of what I end up doing most of the time, is like some type of like half up style. I do like the braided look and the front wispies. I can still see my ears. No, not a fan. Curly. No, too much. Mullet. We're not having a mullet. I draw the line at mullet hairstyles. All right, so that's 63. I think I was back and forth between like this one. I like 52. And I think it was 46. This one has better like forehead, like front. We're probably never going to see this again, by the way. Yeah, I think I like 46 better. We're going to go 46. I like this. Okay, now there are 42 hair colors. So we're going to start at 1. 14 is what we're at right now. Let's scroll all the way to the beginning, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so it starts like the blacks, then we kind of go into the reds. Go all the way through the blondes, grays. Purple is an option. Red, pink, bright, neon colors. So many neon colors and purples. All right, so do we want to go normal hair color or brightly colored hair color? If we're going to go purple, 40 is definitely the purple that I think I can stand the best. So 40 would be our purple option. I also like this kind of black and blue mix, or the kind of blondish one that we had at the beginning. So normal is kind of boring. We probably will never see it again. So I think between 37 and 40. We want to go purple or blue? Blue and like gray. Hey, old school, good to see you. Hey, John, welcome. Did anyone else come in? Because I've been totally like focused on this. Purple? Okay, purple. Got it. Eyebrow style. Please tell me the colors match. I don't know. Do we want to do purple eyebrows? Is that too purple? Purple will be startling when we first see it again. Like, generally, I'm of the opinion that your eyebrows should match your hair, but is it too much purple? Like, I almost think the 14, which matched our other hair, didn't actually look that bad. The purple looks too purple to me. Even if we did like a darker one, maybe? No, definitely not pink. Like, they obviously match to all the colors. Am I just overthinking this? I might just be overthinking this. We're never going to see our face. And we don't need a beard. It's purple eyebrows would be a lot of upkeep. You are not wrong. I think I'm going to leave them at like 14 though. I think I'm just going to, it's kind of like a neutral color. It does make it look like we did a dye job on our hair and just ignored our eyebrows. I like it. Let's look at what the beards look like. So I think this is going to range in stubble types too. We got a little goatee, a longer goatee. Oh, sideburns. The rest of these hairs looked okay. These look real scraggly. That is a real scraggly beard. Hey, Pat, good to see you. Upkeep would certainly be easier if we were bald. That's a very bushy beard. Little mustache. Villain looking mustache. That goes really, really far up the nose. I'm sorry, but the shape of this makes it look like it's really long nose hairs. Like, look at... Nope, wrong button. Look at this one, right? Clearly on the lip, like a normal mustache. This looks like really long nose hairs. Why? See, look, this is the like curly version that looks like it's growing on your lip. This is 1000% sculpted, like sculpted nose hairs. We could have just Wolverine. I'm completely blanking on the word for this. What's the word for that? It's lamb chops. Thank you. I was like, it's not sideburns. It's like further down than sideburns. Mutton chops. Yes. That's what it is. Mutton chops. Something chops. So good options. We're not going to use any of them, but it is good options. Okay. Then we're moving on to cosmetics because there's even more stuff. I'm not going to click through all of these. I don't think we need to mess with the makeup that we've got. They're kind of subtle differences. Like this one added a little bit more under eyeliner. Some cat eye things. Eyeliner color, there's 56 options. Click through them real fast. Yeah, you can go like pretty much all the hair colors. So we could have like really big purple eyeliner. Lots of blues, greens, yellows. That yellow is really bright. Orange. That's what I try not to have happen old school, right? Like, because you could easily spend so much time just doing this. Cheek makeup, lipstick. Oh, we can have heart lipstick. We started at number 1, I think. Hit number 5. Okay, color now. Whoa. Can it be purple? There are 56 colors. Okay, yeah, so 1 is nothing. I want to see what it was. There's no, like... Yeah, no, there's no crazy purple. Not any, like, really super crazy colors at all. I like to click through the options. We almost entirely... Oh, I mean, this one's kind of purple. We almost exclusively end up going back to some kind of default option, but I like to click through and see what they are. Our cyberpunk nails were amazing. I loved them. That would match as well. I like it. Dirt. Oh, we could be dirty. Okay. Mud splashes on the face. Dirty forehead. Mud splashes on the other side. Overall general dirtiness. We can really accentuate our dark circles by also just being dirty. I think we'll be clean, though. We'll be clean. Piercings. All right, so that's got to be this earring. So, number 11. Oh, we can make it different colors. Oh. Oh, 15. Okay, so then it's only in one ear. Okay. Green. Oh, the stars are cute too, though. She does look a little jaundiced. You're not wrong. Stars. Not a fan of those, whatever that was. No, not loving that either. This would probably be cool if our hair wasn't in the way. It looks like it's doing something cool on the ear. But... yeah, not with our hair. Comes in different colors. That looks interesting. Nose rings. Not a good look. Not with two of them. Hey, Brian. One of them. Not sure what's happening. Oh, it looks like it's upper ear. Our hair does make this more difficult to see. Oh, okay, we can have a little star nose piercing. You can only pick one. Like, it'd be... this is the match to the earrings, but in the nose. You like our dirt-enhanced trash panda eyes? I don't hate it either. Yeah, no cat tattoo. Let's start back at 1, though. What was... These look like paper clips. This looks like I bent a paper clip and stuck it through my ear. Stars. Okay, this is where we started. I kind of like the blue. Oh, wait, there are tattoos. You're right. No cat tattoo yet. I do like these. Blue. There's no purple one. And I think this blue probably matches best. I mean, it doesn't match great, but I like it. All right. Piercing metallic color. Oh, okay, so you can have golds, silver, red. You can make the metal purple or red on it. We'll go with that one. So, all right, 16 tattoo options. Let's see what they are. All right, chin star. That looks like a plant. Eyebrow tattoo. That one would potentially be cool if we could see it, but not with this hair. Not a fan of the 2 dots. Stars are okay. We might go back to the stars. So number 7, let's keep that in mind. Hey, Crimson, good to see you. Nope, not a fan of that. This gives me, it's like butterfly wings, but for your lips. That's weird. Okay, that's a lot. This is a really lot. Looks like we have like mascara running down our face, but as a tattoo. Again, with the looking very smudged. This is like a Horizon face paint situation. That's intense. That is also intense. Okay, we're going back to number 7. I like the stars. And then there's colors. So let's see what color we can make them. Could match the stars to our hair. And go with purple stars. Oh, there is a darker one that I think matches the hair better. There's a surprising number of shades of purple. Blue and red. All right, so let's go back to like 7. We're gonna do purple stars. I was hoping there'd be like a teal, like a mermaid teal option. Because I love pairing, like, I guess this one's kind of there, but it's not really what I was looking for. It's probably the closest option. I love to pair a mermaid color with a purple. But I'm just not loving this one. Hey, little lady, good to see you. Yeah, I'm not loving it. I do wish the earrings had a teal instead of the blue. And then this side is just like blacks, red. We'll do like a little bit more of a pink instead of like a just straight up matching purple. I feel like I'm spending more time on the color of my tattoo than I did on anything else that we've done. Putting far too much thought into this. I decide if I like the pink. The blue is just too blue. I want something that's like in between those two. I'm putting way too much thought into this. I know I am. And again, we're probably never going to see it. You know what else would be really cool? Like a silver. You know, like something really light colored. All right, I'm settling back on number 8. All right, so that's it. I do agree, though, that we look really yellow. Where was our skin tone? Okay, that one immediately less yellow. Yeah, exactly like the silver Sharpie pens. All right, she looks less jaundiced in this skin tone, so we're going to go with that. And we're done. Trash panda eyes of, exhaustion and extra dirt. Purple hair, blue earrings, purple face. Okay. Now we need to choose a background. Okay, so we've got ex-convict. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape while they weren't looking. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. So we can be an ex-convict, a gambler, the grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardship and corporate malfeasance, you joined the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. Professor. You were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seems like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. And then roustabout? You're not quite sure what happens. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. I feel like, didn't we choose that? Was it Outer Worlds 1? There was some game where we chose like customer service agent or cashier or something like that as our backgrounds. Was it the first game? Some game had that as an option where it was just like, there were all these cool things and then you could choose like nothing. Stumbling into this by accident is actually kind of funny. I'm tempted by this one. I don't think I like the law one. Renegade, not really my thing. I think either, I don't know. Professor wasn't too bad. I am really entertained by this one, though. I just don't know if it would have that much cool stuff associated with it, you know? Like, some of these seem like they could really come into play in dialogue and stuff, but this one doesn't seem like it might have any, but they put it in, so we're gonna choose it. Stumbling into it accidentally is probably the realest thing if I had to be, choosing a character that I can relate with. Going with this one, it's funny. All right, so what characteristics most closely describe your approach to being an agent? Brawny. You're able to perform great feats of strength in combat. You're an unstoppable force. Brilliant. You're intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. Okay, so during skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. Heroic. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. 20% companion ability charge time. That's so accurate, Brian. That is how I ended up on YouTube. Innovative. You're inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes for ammo, throwables, and resources create up to twice as many of those items for the same amount of crafting materials. Oh. lucky. You're lucky. Things tend to go your way. Plus 5% critical chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. Nimble. You're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. 25% crouch speed, 25% combat sprint speed. Resilient. You can power through even the deadliest of injuries. It requires more than usual to take you down in combat. Death is prevented for 3 seconds the first time you would have died each combat. There's a lot of these. Swab. You have a way with words, getting you discounts at vendors and talking your way out of minor crimes. 10% discount at all vendors, and bounty must be 2 times higher than normal to be seen as an outlaw. Witty. Your fun demeanor and quick wit makes you popular with others. Others are willing to forgive your past transgressions. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction, such as vendor surcharges. Traits have a deep impact on your adventure. Select at least 1 to continue. This one that gives me extra points is good. I like the sound of this one. Specialize in 1 additional skill, and the specialized skills start with 2 points. The innovative one that I could make twice as many craftables would be good. I do agree that lucky would be a funny one that would match with our like accidentally stumbling into becoming an agent thing. Preventing death for 3 seconds is probably something that I would use often. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. I like the sound of that, but I don't know how much it would actually come into play. Now, there is a confirmed negative trait. So if you select more like a second optional positive trait, so let's see what the negatives would be. Okay, what are our negative options? Abrasive. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. Others have a hard time accepting you into their communities and organizations. Reputation with any faction can never increase above neutral, preventing any bonuses that would be gained from having a positive reputation with a faction, such as vendor discounts. Dumb. You weren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve problems. You just can't learn some things. During skill selection, lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Those skills can never have any points added to them. Or sickly. Your body is weak, prone to breaks, scrapes, and illness. Injuries and crashing from primers are more likely. Okay, so minus 15% base health and minus 15 toxicity crash threshold. These are pretty bad. The negatives are really, really bad. Definitely not anything worth having one of these two. Like having both of these. None of these positives seem worth having to choose one of those negatives. So I think we're going to go with brilliant so we have extra skills to choose. And we'll go with that. But yeah, those are some brutal negatives. All right, now we have skills. All right, so we select 3 skills to specialize in. Engineering. Engineering skill increases the effectiveness of all armor, granting inherent damage reduction. In conversations and while exploring, engineering aids in the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increase your defenses and benefits from weapons, helmets, and armor mods. For every level of engineering, mechanical systems with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed. Plus 1% damage resistance. So these are just our specialized skills. The specialized skills start at 2 and then can be raised to max faster. I agree that the negatives might be really good for like a secondary playthrough. Like once you have the feel of it, choosing one of those to like get an extra challenge, I could see being fun. Explosives. Explosive skill increases damage dealt with explosive throwables such as grenades and mines, as well as weapons that deal damage in an area. While exploring, it allows the disarming of sensitive objects like mines and traps. Investing in explosive allows you to select perks that increase the potency of explosives and plasma weapons. Plus 1% damage resistance against explosives. The resistance part would be handy because we all know I'm going to blow myself up. We're so good with explosives. So good with explosives. Guns. Increases damage dealt with all types of guns, including ballistic, shock, plasma, and bioguns. Investing in the guns skill allows you to select perks that further improve your ability to use guns of various types. So for every level of guns, we get 10% ranged damage and 1% armor penetration. Guns seems like one we should probably take. I should scroll down. How many are there? Oh, geez, a lot. Okay. Where did we leave off? Hacking. Hack skill allows unauthorized access to various mechanical systems such as terminals, automechanicals, and vending machines. Investing in the hack skill allows you to select perks that let you disable automechs directly, hack into bounty terminals, and access the restricted inventory of vending machines. I know, easier doors and more loot storage. What perk is that? Hack checks equal to your hack skill and lower can be overcome. I remember hacking being a thing. We can choose 3. We can choose 3 skills because we did the brilliant trait. We get an extra one. I think normally you'd only get 2. Leadership. Increases the damage and survivability of your companions. Investing in leadership allows you to select perks that let you use companion abilities more and improve the overall effectiveness of your companions. So 8% companion damage and 4% companion health for every level of leadership. Okay. Lock picking, also a good one. Allows you to unlock locked containers and doors. Investing in the lock picking skill allows you to select perks that grant the ability to pickpocket humans and preview the contents of locked containers. Oh, that's fun. Being able to see what's inside of a locked container so we can decide if we want to bother trying to get into it. Melee. Melee skill increases damage dealt with melee weapons. Investing in the melee skill allows you to select perks that further improve your ability to use melee weapons. I'm hoping they don't permanently die. Medical. Medical skill increases maximum toxicity, allowing more uses of the medical inhaler at a time and increased resistance to xyranium poisoning. Investing in the medical skill allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily tame creatures, and make better use of corrosive weapons. The toxicity thing, like, I'm not really sure I understand that yet, having not played. Like, how big of a deal is that going to be? Because we do tend to hoard things like inhalers. Any type of thing that would help me in battle, I hoard it and then never end up using it because what if I need it more the next time? Observation. Observation skill requires hidden objects in the world and subtle behaviors in conversations. Investing in the observation skill allows you to select perks that lets you find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. Okay, hidden objects like doors. Finding more loot. I'm liking the sound of this one. Hidden objects with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be found. 15% weak spot damage increase. I like this observation one. Science. Science skill. I love that it's science with an exclamation point. Science. Even in the description, the science skill increases your maximum gadget energy, allowing you to use gadgets like tactical time dilation for longer. Investing in the science skill allows you to select perks that further improve your gadget and potency with shock weapons. Gadget energy meter max. Yeah, science. 10% more stacks of non-physical damage type side effects. Okay. And then sneak. Sneak skill makes it harder for enemies to detect you while crouched. Investing in the sneak skill allows you to select perks that avoid traps and perform sneak attacks. 35% sneak attack damage, minus 2% NPC awareness detection rate. I always want to be sneaky. I always want to believe that I can be sneaky. In my mind and my heart, I believe that I can be sneaky. But years of gaming experience tells me that I fail at being sneaky and we end up tanking damage and just running in and facing our fate. So I never managed to pull off sneaky. Exactly. Yeah, I want to be sneaky, but I don't have the patient pads and we just end up charging in. So the sneaky thing has good benefits though. 35% sneak attack damage for every level of sneak that we take is significant. But I know it's not going to happen. Every time I say I'm going to do it, every time I'm like, I like sneaking, I like stealth, and then I never really do it. Speech is one here too. I know, right? Then we go in the Outrance blue belt and still somehow do the thing. I want to be sneaky, but go Leroy Jenkins anyway. Yes. The speech skill allows you to better influence others in conversations. Investing in the speech skill allows you to select perks that let you get discounts at vendors, intimidate others, and gain more reputation with factions. For every level of speech checks with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be selected, plus 5% damage to humans. I don't generally like talking to people, but I do like using speech checks to like bypass certain things. Like I love when our speech is high enough in these games to get, you know, whatever the locked option is. So now we need to pick 3 of them. Normally we'd only get 2. I feel like guns should be a no-brainer. Guns is one that we should probably do. Lockpicking. I really like that we can preview what's inside of the thing. All right, well, I'm going to think on this. The kids are here to say goodnight, so we can all contemplate this, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, Kiddo and Mini Blue both say goodnight. Let's see. Oh, do the kiddos have an opinion? I didn't ask. I do think observation is one that I want for sure. I want observation so we can find hidden things. Like maybe doors. That'd be super funny. And then I'm thinking, do I want speech? You think I should take sneaking? No. Mini Blue thinks sneaking. But I don't think I'd really manage to do it. I know. Sad face. Let's see. Lockpicking would be nice. There was a lot of hacking involved, but I don't know if we really did it as much as we would do lockpicking. Someday I'll be sneaky, guys. Someday. Definitely not melee. Medical doesn't seem that great. So I guess it's between speech and lockpicking. I mean, we don't have to do guns. We could do speech and lockpicking. Because the thing is, guns would do extra damage, which is nice. But things like lockpicking, observation, and speech checks, those are things that like the higher level is going to help us get through things as we're going through. You know what I mean? Like extra damage is nice, obviously. But I feel like speech, observation, lockpicking, hacking, even engineering, those are the things that's going to be like, we'll be held up by something because our level's not high enough. I would hope that we're never going to be held up by something because our gun level's not high enough. Although, you know, I could get myself into some fights that's not going to work out. It does just say that specialized skills start at 2 and can be raised to max faster. We might still be able to put stuff into the other skills. These are just going to be our specialized skills. I think I'm going to go lockpick, observation, and speech. I'm going to go those 3. I might regret not taking the gun one, but we're going to go with that for now. All right. Enter my name, Commander. No, we're going to go Violet. That's our normal player name. Alrighty. Avoiding a fight is like sneaking. You know, I want to do it. I want to say that there's easier ways, but then I shoot someone in the head that I wasn't supposed to shoot and turn it into a fight. And chat's watching like, you didn't have to kill that person. I did that so many times in Fallout. Remember the first time we played Fallout 4 and I just kept shooting people that I didn't need to shoot? All right, anyway, next. All right, so identity confirmed. You may revise any of the pertinent information previously supplied at this time or submit to proceed. So here we are. We're brilliant. Here are our specialized skills. I say we go with it. We're an hour in and we have created our character. Let's do it. Okay, so how challenging do you prefer the mission responsibilities of an Earth Directorate agent? Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. Enemies have less health and do less damage. Normal is just normal. Hard, obviously hard, very hard. None of these are us. I do wish there was an easy mode. I like to make things a little easier on myself, especially when I'm streaming something and I don't want to just death loop, but sometimes story is just too easy. Like, I wish there was a option in between these two. I think I am going to go story mode though, because I do want to focus more on the story, but I wish there was an easy. We could try. I wonder if you can change it halfway. I feel like this could be like what happened with Prey, or I played through it and I liked it and I did really good, but then I had to play a whole second time on story mode because I felt like I missed so much stuff. If I can't change it, I think I'm going to go story. If I knew for a fact I could change it mid-game, like you could in God of War, for example, I would totally go normal and then go down a level if we got stuck somewhere. But yeah, we're just going to go with story mode because I hate being hung up by boss fights in stream. Identity confirmed. I was actually thinking right before that stream.
The mission? And how did this happen? What? We're recording it. Make sure we edit that out. Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no aether wave cereals, no survival for the colonies.
Like how snacks is the priority.
To rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
Look, let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
I feel so seen by this. All right, so let's go into settings and Text size on the screen? I don't know if that's the same thing. I think that's going to be for like the pop-ups and stuff, not necessarily subtitles. Oh, good. Yeah, okay, so we can change the difficulty. We can change that at any time. That's good to know. So we can go in and fix it. I did play with this earlier too. I didn't address it, but I did go in and turn off like camera sway during conversations. I put the motion sickness mode in the middle. I can always go one step further with it, but I did at least lower the setting for motion sickness. We can hide our helmet. Show base item stats. Yeah, I don't care. Floating damage text. HUD scaling. Waypoint markers. All of these things. Ooh, minimap. Show subtitle speaker names. Font. Okay, subtitle font scaling. Yeah, you can go up 10 times. Yeah, we're at like 0 now. Okay, so let's put it up. Let's try 4. And we'll see if that is good enough. We'll play with the rest of this if anything comes up that we need it. Oh, just slammed my mic, so hopefully that didn't come through too loud for you guys. Or at all. All right. Did that save? Did I hit save on that? Did I have to hit save on that? Okay, no, it just has exit, so I think we are fine. Oh yeah, it saved it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing on companion revive, so I'm gonna hope that's automatic. A little mini map of our ship in the corner. I get a feel for like mouse sensitivity. We can go third person.
Commander, hey, got a moment?
That's a much bigger subtitle.
Hi, Agent Pascal told me
It
to
gets
bring you
small
your new model
here again,
tactical
though.
time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost 9, no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Wow, whole 10.25, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I'm afraid to ask what you mean by kind of does the same thing.
Didn't I just say? But this way you don't have to risk extended hibernation. That can kill you, you know. The lab coats swear this way's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
This legend's got more important things to do, so get lost. Aw. Alright, let's see what they're telling him.
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Let's see. Put people first. Never forget this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you. Show no mercy. Find yourself a different mentor. Let's say put the people first, I guess. Right? Hey, Pi, good to see you.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway.
Oh, it popped up and
thanks for
said
giving
this
me
will
the
be
time of day.
remembered.
Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you. Top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's see. Thanks for bringing me the TTT device, by the way. I appreciate it. We'll be
Call
nice
should
to
come towards
him.
the console.
Yeah, so it made like these background captions larger. Oh yeah. Engineering or brawny traits would get us through that door. Okay, we can eat food. We're already at full health though. Gonna take that cereal. And some tea. Might as well take that. Ooh, what's this? A lighter? We found a pack of cigarettes and a lighter in there. Where else can we explore? That's a sealed door. I get a feel for the mouse sensitivity here and if I need to change that. If I'm kind of spinning around a lot. I know, right? Time to take everything that's not already nailed down. Whee!
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Oh, I jumped and they mentioned it. Whoa. You can view the codex at any time to view any tutorials. That was fun. I jumped over the edge and they acknowledged that I did it. Valerie, Sandoval, Niles is who we talked to up there. Helen. Oh, Helen's the smoker. A necklace. Just gonna steal from everyone's lockers? Oh, okay. And they're lit up if they have something in them. Short rounds. It'll save us some time. I know. Stay away from half-eaten sandwiches. So true. They come with an unusually long prison sentence.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
Oh, okay. They're gonna come let me through the door?
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Did that tunnel connect further? Because normally I would, like, sneak in somehow. But this doesn't go anywhere. But I'm not skilled enough to break in. So there's got to be some way around this. But looking at the mini-map, I'm not seeing a way around this.
All standard issue Earth Directorate Valerie units are a reliable source of information, advice, and logistics evaluation.
Did we look up in the tunnel? Fair. I don't think I did. Good call, Wander. Oh, good call. All right, we've got our credentials. Interact with anything in here. Earth Directorate ship, the Incognito. We have the Agent Handbook. Variation of mission or origination. Cargo mishandling incident. Use of forest guidelines. Trying to see if these are like interesting enough to... We do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence. We also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. Oh, sorry. I'm going to do that all the time. I'm going to hit escape to get out of these computers and accidentally go to the settings all the time. Whee! Okay, now we can do it.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Oh, we already have our first background related option. I'm impressed. I mean, I'm supposed to be, right? I have no idea what any of that means. Whenever possible, we have to choose the options that we get as a result of our backgrounds.
Really? You're seriously unaware that if you try to unseal a skip drive, they explode? Doesn't matter. It's a lie anyway. The explosive seals aren't necessary for them to function. They're really just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they caused the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance can we expect upon landing?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Okay, so there's some locked options if we had hacking or melee. But we do have observation, so we're going to choose that one. I can usually find a way around things if I try hard enough.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's see. All right, let's all calm down. Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed.
What do you mean, calming down?
To sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling
cash register reference. Also, I can't believe telling her to calm down didn't work. Let's see. So this is our speech option. You do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
I hope he doesn't die. He is so, like, sweet and innocent, and he was so excited to know that lady. It sounds like she knows him since he was little. I'm already gonna be sad if he dies. I'm attached. I'm attached and I don't want him to die. Alright, let's... Incognito navigation terminal. Alright, let's see. We're going to the horizon point. Frozen and webbed effects will disable your ability to sprint or slide. That's what I'm thinking. Like, why do we have a team right from the beginning? I didn't talk to the rest of these guys. I wonder if I should have. Do you think they say anything? We completely neglected to talk to people.
Ship is secured. We shouldn't appear on anyone's radar hereabouts.
We'll hold position until you gain access to the rest of the sector, Commander.
All right.
Failure will be met with severe consequences.
That's true. No talking does mean less attachment. Because, yeah, I don't have a good feeling about these guys.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Okay. So we need to remember that our dialogue option at the beginning did indicate there was going to be a way to, like, turn off the mechs in advance. I know we're supposed to be following them, but, like, potential hidden loot.
You are not just a cog in the machine.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Alright, we can't use the intercom. There's something in this locker. Lung sanitizer. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by your inhaler for healing while in combat. Okay. Moderation mini rolls.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Oh, lockpick level 1, but we need a mag pick. Okay. That's the thing about this. We have lockpicking, but we need to find the lockpicks, basically.
smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Alright, so we got a badge off of this lady. Power fuse. This is Valerie. There's crackling that makes me think, like, there's gonna be radiation here at some point, because it feels like it. Okay, so each one of these, this is 32% inhaler charge. Combat rounds. I do like the things glow. I know, what kind of elite team forgets bobby pins?
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to death. Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
I don't know why I always try to headshot a robot. I know that's not how that works. I should have read those descriptions. Okay, next time we're gonna reload, like, read the descriptions on the loot again. So apparently whatever, like, fun magical way to prevent those guys from waking up, we did not find it.
Commander, we finished our sweep.
Whoa.
I'd wager we could use the intercom.
Oh, I thought
to
it
call for
died.
help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Alright, let's see. I found a badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom. I don't have a way to pick that lock. Maybe he'll give us one? We could also, hear me out now, just start killing things. Let's tell him we don't have a way to pick the lock, and maybe he'll give us a lock pick.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander.
Ah.
Here's everything you'll need.
Yes. He gave me a mag pick. Okay, so where is this going to take us?
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Oh man.
I may be your sovereign.
I shot the sprat, but I can't reach him.
The bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Our loot down here. There's, look at the little thing that's coming up here. Do you see that? It's like next to the center thing. I don't see it all the time. It's almost like a... right there. Off to the left of it. You see it pop up? But only sometimes. It's almost like a hot cold thing. Like it looks like if we're close to something. I mean, this still has us needing to get over there. Prestige soda. I think it means something can see us. Oh yeah, look, there's little indicators above their heads. Okay, so that's the indication that something is seeing us. I want loot. What's this? Shock rod and a flywheel. Junk items that can be sold broken down. Alright, let's see. Automechanical dispersal controls. Okay, if we had hacking, we could disable their systems. Am I crouching? Yes, yes I am. That's why we're so low. We're not just teeny tiny, we're crouching. So hacking would have been the way to bypass that. I mean, these guys are turrets. I don't think there's a way to avoid them. But the flying around ones, maybe. Obviously, the turrets are going to see us. Alright, now we made him mad. But those ones can't reach us because we're in this corner. Yeah, I'm going to go with this being story mode because these are really... Oh, that's Valerie.
Can't waste no time reducing those mechs to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
That's definitely because we're in story mode. Can I loot this thing? No? Can I loot any of them? No? Lame. Yeah, we did find the terminal to shut them down, but it required hacking. The hacking skill was required. Alright, our friends are still alive for now.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
We're splitting up. That never ends well.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Alright, I'll take security ops. I'm good at sticking to the shadows, or I'll go to central dispatch, face those guards head on. We're not that sneaky. I want to be sneaky. We did okay sneaking through the other one. We'll go to central dispatch.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Their footsteps are so loud. They sound so funny. Whoa. Okay. All right, let's see.
Agent Pascal. Ma'am? I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
You gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Automech worker. So not necessarily going to murder us immediately. Whoa, hello. Tactical time dilation gadget. You're equipped with the latest in Earth Directorate technology. The TTD gadget slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skill. Okay, so Q to activate it.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
Okay, you're just a worker. Oh, but there's something red over there. The worker gonna get mad at me when I kill this thing?
Progress. Unit shall report any individual careless enough to be burned by flying sparks.
Just say it says I'm detected, but was that because of the worker? Oh yeah, trooper. Look, I used my thing. Wasted it on reloading.
Moving to safety.
Short rounds. Whoa, hello. Story mode. Gotta be. Alright, let's see. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Probably should be moving on. Compact rounds. Tribute unfiltered. That's just a junk item. Okay. Where does this go? Not where I'm supposed to be going.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandra?
I don't think this is even where I'm supposed to be.
The airlock when we're back on the ship.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Ah, grenade! Who's even throwing grenades at me right now? Wow, my aim is terrible. Good lord, that was terrible. Hey, Machiavelli, welcome. Alright, let's see. Scrap metal, weapons, or rounds rather. That's good because it's wasted a ton of them. I do enjoy that it gives a whole big treasure chest symbol on the map to indicate that I have loot to go pick up. Very helpful. More rounds, thank you. Even more rounds. Let's see. Black powder. Crafting material. Okay. Updated testing procedures. Updated testing protocols D through F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. This is in addition to the previous update. If you receive E, it will be replaced D, but not F, unless B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number tests from D and F and the penultimate test on Schedule B are to be performed. Failure to comply will result in Tier 3 demerit assignment. Oh, a mag pick. Okay, so we have another one. More bullets. Thank goodness. Even more bullets.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Okay, this was the thing. Transformer manual, the locker to our right.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are
Antiseptic.
in the machine that keeps us
Drugs are consumed on pickup. Okay, so this is 15% of the inhaler charge. Transformer manual. Ooh, grenades!
So be diligent and remember.
Stun baton. Whoa! Okay, it's so startling when these things pop up. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage and prepare a power attack, weak spot hit, or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage with other weapons. A pitchball card. Ooh. Journey of 1,000 miles. Wait, what was the pop-up on the side? Did that say something about max health?
Structure is only as strong as its basest elements.
Forged loaf.
Which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
When I picked that other thing, the little card up, it looked like it said something in the corner, but I was looking at the achievement, the Steam achievement that popped up.
Sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which
The last game did have ammo. It did. But it works like... This one seems to be that way too. So there was you had either shock ammo, rifle ammo, or I think what this is, like compact ammo. So it's like main ammo types, and then any kind of weapon falls into those. But we did have ammo types in the first one. Yeah, light, heavy, and special. That's what it was. So you only had to find like 3 separate types, and then there were tons of weapons, but they all just fell into one of those 3 categories. So I'm assuming this one's going to work the same. It said +5 max health. Sweet. So I guess there's little collectible cards. Do you know if I'm planning to play a good law-abiding citizen or a renegade? I feel like I always intend to be law-abiding, and then that's not what ends up happening, so... Now we can go through that door.
Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Couldn't get through this door before. I'm shooting from really far away. Look at them jumping up there. That dude just... Oh no, okay. For a second, I thought he shot his friend. Standing out in the open always works really well for me.
You are not just a cog in
He sounded so dramatic. What's this thing? Like, what's that symbol on the... Oh, this. Oh, it's a provisions machine. Okay. Hey, Crupter, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hey, Daniel, good to see you. All right, bathrooms. Always good loot in the bathroom. Just junk. Just junk. Closing that door. Soda. Toilet soda. Toilet soda. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Nothing like a good old-fashioned toilet soda.
I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia.
All right, more grenades. Sweet.
Built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent.
Bit cartridges and more grenades.
Severe consequences.
Looking out for like loot as we're going by. Okay, more rounds. Do I have like an inventory? Oh, I do. Okay. It's our armor, our service pistol. Can we put this on our number 2 slot? We can. 3 and 4 are locked. All right, so far we only have this ammo. Not sure what that is. Not sure what any of these are, honestly. We have 75 of that. Whoa. Uh-oh. Food and drinks. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on this screen manually or while out of combat with use inhaler. Lets you heal to full quickly. Okay. So Z, eat or drink food to full health. Got it. Okay, we can also move things to junk. Hold Q to heal to full. Ah, okay, that's handy. So it'll like auto eat stuff for us. We don't actually like click each one and do the math ourselves. Medical inhaler, miracle of modern science. The medical inhaler synthesizes healing drugs. Equip pharmaceutical primers to the inhaler in the inventory, determining the functionality of your inhaler. Each use requires an inhaler charge for the inhalant to be synthesized. Charge is automatically generated by finding or purchasing drugs. Overuse in a short period of time can overload the body with toxicity and cause a crash, preventing use of the inhaler for a time. Okay, so you can't just medical inhaler your way through a fight willy-nilly. All right, and looks like we have 4 resource items. Recipes. Collectibles. Okay. Propaganda cartridge. Alright, anyway, that was a sideline I didn't mean to take. Oh. Oh, I didn't even... Okay. I clicked that too fast. I didn't realize we were lockpicking that, but that's okay. We used our lockpick. Meal pack. Regal tarts. Security nitrogen flushed meal pack. Bypass shunt. That's the hacking thingy. Alright. I mean, okay loot, I guess. Not sure it was worth my only lockpick, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get more. Whoa, hello.
Replenishing my firearm.
They make such dramatic death noises.
Replenishing my firearm.
Oh, we like slid in.
Cut above the average.
Ah, grenades! I forget that that's a thing. Also reloading. My nemesis. I totally did that on purpose. Did you see that I ran and then slid around the corner to shoot this guy? Good night, Archer. Look at me being fancy. Okay, compact rounds, compact rounds. Examine. Okay. Personnel of Horizon points. The matriarch was a genius. You are not. The new testing schedules are not meant to correct some failing in the design of the skip drive. Such a thing would be an impossibility due to the infallibility of the matriarch and her genius, the very genius that opened the galaxy to humankind. The fault obviously lies somewhere in the manufacturing process, no doubt as a result of sloth or muddled thinking, unbecoming subjects of the Protectorate. I do not care what you think you are seeing. Don't fall prey to the deception of your eyes. You are untrustworthy, unlike your superiors. Okay. They're lighter. Oh, good. Another mag pick. Okay, so we replaced our mag pick, which is good. I don't even know how to use my inhaler. What's the button for that? I feel like I should know that, right? Journal. Codex. Oh, Z. It's Z. Okay. Oh, I see it at the bottom now. Right there underneath my health bar. Z. Oh, because we're not in combat. Okay, so I hit Z because we're not in combat, and so I ate food because it's the little fork and knife symbol in the middle. And I bet when we're in combat, I've never looked because I'm in combat, but I bet it switches over to being the inhaler. So that makes sense. That's actually really good. So we can't accidentally use our inhaler when we're not in battle.
We're encountering more opposition over here than debris said we should.
Sparkling
Nothing too
water.
serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
They want a distraction, but I'm still looting.
And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Oh, we have an office. These are big jugs of sparkling water. Ooh, mag pick. Words of inspiration and purpose to be delivered weekly. Smile reassuringly, gesture grandly. Subjects, never forget that it is an honor and a privilege to be here. Our colony is the pinnacle of human perfection and achievement. Take a moment to appreciate your good fortune. You are not burdened with self-determination or inundated with an overabundance of choices, confusing the mind and diverting attention from the greater good. Whether it is the thoughts you are approved to think or the material goods that allow you to prosper, everything bestowed upon you is the best, because you are the best. Project warmth. And if you are determined to be unfit, you will not be tossed aside like so much refuse. No, you will be refreshed, turned into the perfect subject. And if that does not take, then and only then will you be executed quickly. You will not be forced to suffer a slow, lingering death from disease or starvation, like workers in other colonies when they are deemed no longer useful to their corporate overlords. No, you are Protectorate subjects. Glory to the Protectorate. Okay, this is Warden Lewis's computer. Messages. To Arbiter Jackson. Alright, from the Warden Quarterly Report. I'm pleased to report that it has been 805 days since our last mishandling of sensitive information here at Horizon Point. All personnel have been briefed extensively on the new procedures and the consequences of not adhering to such. Cadet Maury's lapse of judgment, though same 805 days ago, proves to be a lasting reminder to all subjects. Our vigilance will continue. May another 805 days pass without incident. And then the Office of the Sovereign, a joyful missive. The last few years have been difficult since the death of our beloved first Sovereign, but the Protectorate remains strong. Our new Sovereign, the first son and the grandson of our beloved Matriarch, will lead us to a new future for all humankind. Our moral obligation to lead humankind was set back on Earth when the Matriarch and the first presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant First envisioned our perfect society. It is our legacy, it is our mandate, it is who we are, but none of us can do it alone. Your neighbor takes comfort in knowing that you would not hesitate to report them for questionable behavior, and we know you feel the same. However, even the most upstanding subject sometimes needs guidance. So remember, if you're not sure what to do, rely on your local vigilant to guide you. Subject data. Welcome package procedure. Be advised, all newly assigned personnel upon transfer to Horizon Point shall receive an exciting new welcome package. Working here is one of the greatest honors the subject can enjoy, and like all great honors within our perfect Protectorate society, there are equally as superlative rewards. The contents of said welcome package are as follows. Ascendant Numbing Agent number 7, a 3-pack of Matriarch's own Exaltation Lung Sanitizer, a personalized terminal message from the Sovereign's personal secretary on behalf of the Sovereign himself. Please direct any questions or comments to Arbiter Jackson. And then this quarter's confiscations. There has been a steady uptick in confiscations this quarter, and it has not escaped Arbiter Jackson's notice. Should he ask for more details, I will be sure to suggest that this is not cause for concern. Rather, our evidently increasing vigilance should be celebrated. A report from Cadet Alderman and a logbook from Cadet Corbin are currently being held downstairs in the security office and are scheduled for dissection and cataloging. A collection of bits left unattended in the atrium has also been confiscated and will be logged here for further analysis. Should there be any other findings of note, I will keep Arbiter Jackson apprised. And then if we had hacking, there's something else we could do here, but we do not have hacking.
In the machine that keeps us productive, I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even
Alright, let's see. Remove backup power core. If we have the innovative trait or hacking 1, we could hack into it, but we don't, so we're just gonna take it out.
Succeed alone. And remember, failure will be met with.
Comms are
Oh,
down.
thank God.
It's going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team as soon as you skip live.
Let's expose the spot.
Go. Alright, at least we don't have to listen to that guy anymore. Thought that was going to be loot, but it's just junk. Ooh, elevator. It's our first elevator ride. Where are we now?
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, something's not right. We all know how that's gonna go. Mag pick. A plant. Whoa, hello. Observation skill helps you detect hidden objects in the world that can be interacted to reveal helpful loot or information. When you see the observation eye appear, it means something hidden is nearby and that you should follow it to reveal secrets. Okay, so... Oh, I see it. Okay, the eye. Oh, here we go. Mercy oxymorphone. Drugs are consumed on pickup. Oh yeah, okay, this is just a... drug thing. Alright, so extra loot. Extra loot that we would not have found otherwise. Vodka. Pick up Cadet's 4th class cabin's journal. Oh, Corbin's journal. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him, shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I am lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign preserve me. Okay. Oh, we're up to 5 lung thingies now. Money. I should reload. I just noticed my little ammo thingy was at 2. Didn't they say there was another thing over here? Cigarette lighter. I'm thinking of something else. I swear it said 2 things. It was that journal thingy and then something else. Bypass shunt. Alright, let's see. Now we'll go this way.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
Oh no!
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy?
They're dead.
Say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
They're dead. We knew they were gonna die. Oh no, he's missing an arm.
What do I do? Everything was fine, and then...
Oh, his arm.
I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound, find Pascal, then return to the ship. You're lucky to be alive. You need to get yourself back to the... Okay, let's just send him back to the ship.
Commander, surely you ain't suggesting I leave one of our own behind? Not after what you told me back on the ship. I mean, Pascal could... She could still be alive. No. You can write me up later.
Okay.
But I ain't leaving here without her.
To be fair...
An urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
To be fair, I thought that sending him back would make it like now we have to take over, right? Like I thought we'd send him away and then we would.
Area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Where is pushing? Okay, this way. They're running away. Should I be chasing them? I'm gonna pop out later and make me regret letting them get away? Well, whatever. We're supposed to go this way, so we're gonna stick with going that way. Yeah, I really thought that, like, we'd send him away, then we'd go look. I didn't interpret that to mean that we'd leave her behind to die, so... And I like that it popped up and said, like, this will be remembered. So now that, like, permanently affected our relationship with him. So I hope he doesn't die. He went from being, like, you know, fresh-faced and young and excited to now he's missing an arm and his face is all burnt up. Rendezvous at the Skip Labs. Okay. I see those big mechs over there. Pumping station. Oh, I lockpicked again. Dang it. I really have to pause and read or I'm gonna waste all of my mag picks. Pumping station key card. Okay. Lower the bridge. Sure. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. Okay, that just says use, but I can't do anything with it. Were we supposed to go in there? I guess we were supposed to come in here? I don't know. We also got the thing for this pumping station. I don't know. A janitor mech. A sprat? What did this do for me? What did coming in here do for me?
The turret is non-functioning.
We shot him in the butt. I hear people. Okay, so by being able to go through the pump station, it looks like we're going... Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. We're electrocuted. That was close.
Somebody?
The reload on this is so slow. Okay, I'm guessing this is the other side of that pathway that electrocuted us? Wait, enable turret? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Disable turret. Why would I have wanted to turn the turret on? That seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, that's the electrocutey side. Unless the turret's going to be on my side, I don't want it. So yeah, I think going through this whole thing just cut out having to go across the bridge and through the outside or whatever. Okay. 316 bits. Worth it, I guess. Antiseptic. We're gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink that soda. My health was lower. It's still considering us to be in combat because I have the inhaler option, not the food and drink option. Alright, let's see. Messages. To pumping station personnel, a reminder of your duties. From Arbiter McShane. It has come to my attention that the pipes are being drained and refilled sporadically rather than at the appointed times noted in your manual. Should this continue, I will have no choice but to recommend mental refreshment for the lot of you. Remember, being stationed here at Horizon Point is an honor most Protectorate subjects could ever dream of. Do not take this privilege lightly. Again, I'm gonna hit that escape thing so many times. Alright, let's go up here and hope that we don't get electrocuted. I'm not going to trust tunnels anymore. Okay, that got us past the electric trap thingies. Being sneaky. Door shut behind us ominously. Oh look, it's the lady we're supposed to meet. Okay. This appears to be a large elevator thingy of some sort. Talking to her through a door.
Out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Listen, she's a little rude. I mean, they were going to kill me. Obviously, I had to shoot them. That felt very rude and uncalled for. Okay, some food, cigarette lighter, messages, hypothesis on retrieval and restoration from Cadet Alderman to Warden. I've been conducting a minor yet thoughtful and scientifically sound experiment alongside my daily duties. I've noticed a few peculiarities that have led me to believe that items swallowed up by rifts may in fact be somehow recovered. Now this hypothesis is in its early stages, but I believe with some dedicated time and resources we can dig deeper into the matter. Do I have your permission to proceed? Cadets, while I wish I could applaud your industrious spirit, your unwillingness to focus on your mandated work has given me pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this position was a wise one? Are you suggesting the plan is not an acceptable path to follow? May these questions open your eyes so you may see the root of your brazen effrontery. Effrontery? Okay. Set aside your hypothesis and instead redouble your efforts toward finding a cause for the rift's creation, as you have been chosen to do. Okay, then from Mechanist Vaughn. Your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specially equipped auto mechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, I'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partible only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Okay. Sure, I know what that even meant, but sure. Whoa, hello. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. Okay. That means we're about to come up to something. Do I want to pick this lock? Yeah, we do. To say, so far they've all been storage rooms. Distraction device. Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they're alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, or lure enemies into a trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react to it. Okay, cool. Lighter, lung thingy, a flywheel, explosive grenades. Yeah, see, I don't know if that was worth the lockpick. Any bathroom loot? Okay, it sounded like a toilet just flushed, so I honestly was expecting somebody to come out of here. It's just the sound of these things. But it very much sounded like somebody was going to pop out. Patterns or lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one? Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find the pattern. Only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. What's the deal with the radar circle on the minimap? Does that mean we're just like in range of the thing that we're looking for?
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security.
The panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you because we don't have science, explosive, or lucky. Aw, man. Now I wish you'd taken lucky. The lucky option is mash buttons.
Activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question.
Okay, that one stayed behind, so I think I'm gonna have to shoot my way out of it, but that just means more loot. This one.
Seeking cover.
They sound so dramatic. I shouldn't laugh at their death noises. I know, mashing buttons is my specialty. I think if I were ever to play again, I would choose lucky just for that being an option. Just for that being an option, I wish I had it. All right, let's see. Pick up the tea. Nothing else. I feel like I'm gonna miss loot. There's so much, like, good background stuff happening that's
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Alright. Personnel reports. I do think we can choose other skills. If it's like the last one, I think. It's just we progress faster in our specialized skills. Alright, let's see. So these are the personnel records. Cadet 3rd Class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and/or misplaced lab equipment, has been prone to distractibility, and has submitted 2 separate requests of a superior and a mechanist in another facility. While Cadet Alderman has proven to be an asset in computational lab duties, his extracurricular activities are becoming a distraction. I fear this may result in the cadet deluding himself into believing that he is important enough to make such requests. Recommend placing him on a PIP, Purpose Implementation Plan, so his official duties may rightfully become the center of his life once again. Good night, Kevin. Additional warnings. Below is a watch list containing subjects and their most recent warnings. Auto Contriver Langstross, disheveled uniform, oil-stained breeches. Cadet Phi, suspected of spreading gossip. Deviser, Erica's left eyepiece off electronic-looking glass after use. Second warning. Cadet Novak overheard laughing on duty. Cadet Maori, languid gait and posture. Oh no. Yep, okay. That's all that there is there. Meal pack. Tea. There's a lot of food. The reload on this thing is very startling. Even though I did it. I initiated the reload. Oh. Oh, okay. That is an interesting, that is an interesting, what's the word I'm looking for? Animation. Alright, so our observation skill led us here. Shoot them from in here?
They never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged.
Follow the electricity! Yeah! That is fantastic. Electricity killed them all. BioShock is immediately what that reminded me of. Lung thingy. Ammo. Ammo. Bits and ammo. That was amazing. Okay, we're going this way, right? No, we're going that way. What's this way? Probably loot, but also a bunch of people we'd have to kill. And I think that our sneaky skill led us this way. Oh yeah, okay, we're back where we came out for that. She's in there. came down these stairs, right? Can't go through this door. We came down here. Okay, so we have to go through that big room. Yeah, this is the way to go. Okay. Ooh, a locker. I missed that the first time. Alderman's Observation Notes, Part 2. Entry 2. Today I witnessed Mechanist Partable's automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. Entry 3. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data to make sense of this. Oh, there's more of them than I thought.
Turn the tide. Heading to the fort.
Grenade! Ah! I didn't know there were robots! This went horribly wrong! Stop hitting me with a stick! Stop shooting at me! Uh-oh.
Seeking cover.
I'm electrocuted. Uh-oh.
Take them into cover.
I'm gonna say, who's shooting at me from where? Okay. It went okay. Coolant tank. Coolant tank. Magnets. Various loot. Yeah, we're gonna go with that being thank you story mode. Because I feel like especially that mech really should have probably kicked my butt. But I'm not complaining because definitely helped us out. Alright, bits. This is where story mode comes in, right? Like, we can just do that fight and move on and keep doing what we're doing. Otherwise, I probably would have died there. That was a lot. Machining Lab safety log, day 1584. That's true. Let's just go with it that I'm badass. I like that. Okay, I'm not going to mention story mode anymore. From now on, it's just that I'm really, really awesome at this. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. The next day, per request from Warden Gian, Mechanist Vaughn has ensured a delivery of automechanicals to the containment chamber to further monitor levels and bolster the chamber's power. Day 1602, Mechanist Vaughn notes that monitored levels in the containment chamber have increased just as we have theorized. More testing is recommended before officially updating laboratory protocols. Date 1607, the containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift anomaly has been determined to be in the state of fortified. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Okay. Open the door. You know what's probably a bad habit is clicking all these things without really taking a moment to assess what they do. You know? Just willy-nilly opening doors, turning on power, turning on turrets, just like pushing buttons without pausing to think, do I want to push this button?
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already.
Oh.
How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating.
We were right.
It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify.
We were right. This was all a trap. She wanted us dead. Why are you doing this? So I guess this whole thing just wasn't just because you're horrible at your job?
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Let's see. Convenient how someone else is always on the one being sacrificed in these scenarios.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here? Oh, no, we're going with this one. And Niles is just collateral damage. He thought you were his friends.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Let's see. Did the math say I'm going to kill you? Because that's what's about to happen. No, we're going to say screw the math. It's not too late for you to stand down. Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
That all got very loud. So yeah, everyone's dead. We called it. There was no use getting attached. Oh, emergency hibernation. So now we're just floating through space in a hibernation pod?
Has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Yeah, it's like that whole thing was the prologue, I guess. Now the real... Ooh, claw hand. Aw. I love that the claw machine failed the first time. Oh, that was still our that was our ship. Or it looked like the ship. That was a really good intro. That ship shape was the same as the... What was it called? The Inconspicuous?
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Oh, it's Niles.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly.
So they did get
It'll
away.
be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
With his little mechanical arm.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
Unapproved. Wow. I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val. I wouldn't call it a sabbatical. I was unconscious, floating in space.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
So, do you think that all my stuff in my pockets came with me? I mean, it was in my pockets. So, do we get to keep it? So this is a chance where we can respec or not. It's probably for the best. I do feel a little different. No need, I'm good to go as is. That's cool. So if you played through that whole intro and were like, no, this was terrible, I wish I'd made a different choice, then you get to respec right here. I love that. We're going to not respec. I know, my first thought, do I get to keep my loot?
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Yeah, exactly like in Fallout before you actually leave the vault. I love that, especially like, you know, you're going in and making your choices blind. So I love when a game does that. It gives you a chance to be like, are you sure you want to go with this? Like, look how often we came against hacking and couldn't do it because we didn't have the hacking skill. We might have wanted to make a different choice. Yeah, we had like a one-time chance to respec with her when she first talked to us. So it's like a one last chance now that we've played around with our build. I love that it does that. Okay, let's see. The only thing I'm feeling right now is mild annoyance, but whatever, go ahead.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
So it could be like 2. Oh, okay, did it sound like we could do it like after 2? Not gonna lie, I was reading chat, and so therefore, as usual, not fully paying attention to what they were saying to me. Oh good, plenty of time to figure out how not to die then.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Oh wait, DeVries is alive? Heavy sigh, what's she done now? Alright, let's just...
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Niall certainly seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Oh, he got promoted because he's the only one left? So I guess that means what's-her-face that was lost with him did not make it out alive. And everyone else died too. All right, let's see. We found a new flaw, consumerism. You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Once selected, flaws cannot be removed. So affects... Okay, so minus 15% vendor prices, but minus 10% sell value. So everything costs less, but we sell for less. The only one to survive was Niles. I forget who was with Niles, the one that ended up buried under the rubble and may or may not have survived. He was trying to dig her out. Her lack of presence, I guess she died. I know. And I feel like even though we sell stuff for less, it's still 15% off of their vendor prices. So we'd still be making out on this deal. We never took any flaws in our playthrough of the first game. I declined every flaw because they all seemed kind of terrible. This one doesn't seem that bad. We'll go with it. I'm going to take it. Unless I'm reading this horribly wrong. It doesn't seem that bad. Okay, it's like med bay of some sort. Little heal thingy here that we don't need. Alright, so skills and points are available. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately, and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, we can put points into anything, but our specialized skills already have 2 points in them. So we have 2 points available. So do we want to level up our specialized skills even further or give ourselves some points into some other things? I think we should put at least 1 point into hacking so that we at least have the ability to hack. Because we couldn't hack at all before. And then... let's see. I love that it says like plus 0% damage. Is luck not one you can increase then? No, luck was... wasn't luck from the menu option before this one? Lucky was like where we chose brilliant to get more skills. We could have chosen lucky from that screen. From like our character creation. Summary. Where do we see that again? Perks. Every 2 level ups, you get a perk point spent on unlocking existing or exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by purchasing of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Oh, cool. We can favorite them. Pickpocket, Space Ranger, Treasure Hunter. Okay. So yeah, some of these are based on like skill points that you have. Your speech skill also scales damage, plus 2.5% damage per speech skill. That's cool. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an unaware human and having enough lockpick skill. Ninja. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Bullet shield. Gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companion. Okay. Trophy hunter. And then treasure hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting materials. Interesting. Space Ranger is a good one because we want to focus on our speech anyway. And then for every speech thing, we're also going to get extra damage. I love that we can favorite them. There's 86 unavailable ones, which means 92 total perks. If we had guns and observation, weak spot kills ricochet, dealing damage to a second nearby target. Cool. So yeah, guns 8, guns 14. Good night, Brian. Hack 1, hack 5, hack 20. Crash recovery, medical 12. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, we're not going to read through all these right now. We're just going to kind of see what happens as we get it. All right, so back to skills. We're going to put, what did I decide? 1 into hacking. That's right. Yeah, I didn't actually save them. So 1 into hacking, and then let's put... I'm trying to decide if I should focus on my individual, like on my specialized skills, or try to like add some stuff to the other ones. Good night, Mozzie. Like obviously we're doing hacking. I could put 1 into engineering or guns. I don't really care about melee. I don't really care about sneaking at the moment. Explosives, not really. Science. Leadership. Increases damage and survivability of your companions. I don't know if I really need to go level 3 speech this early. Let's put it into guns. So we're going to do hacking and guns. We'll start with that. Okay. And then we have our perks. So that opened up a couple more perks because we put 1 into stuff here. So what did that get us in addition? We now can do point blank artist. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Those weapons also gain increased sneak attack damage. Okay, so 100% sneak attack damage, 30% damage to near enemies, 15% damage to far enemy, or like minus 15% damage to far enemies. I do tend to try to shoot things farther away than I should. Manual reset. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware auto mechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. Also get a bonus to damage against auto mechs. Auto mechanical is stunned for 20 seconds, plus 10% damage to auto mechanicals. And then sharpshooter was another one. Nope, we just did sharpshooter. Wait, no. Oh, okay, wait, no. Okay, point blank artist is the one we read. Sharpshooter is the opposite. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage at distance above 20 meters, but less below that distance. Sneak attack damage for those weapons is also increased. Okay, so if we're using rifles, then we get extra damage from far away. And then commando, you'll unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Ooh, extra weapon slot would be nice. That would be nice. I feel like eventually we're going to need that one. But do we want it right now? I think I'm going to go Space Ranger. The sharpshooter and point blank artist are good. However, I tend to be really bad at switching my weapons. I need to just do better at that. But I tend to like have a rifle be my weapon, and then even though I get close to stuff, I still use it. Or I try to use my pistol to shoot things really far away. So I feel like the 15% reduction in damage would be a problem. It would be a problem. Yeah, I love that we can like pin them to come back to. I feel like I would need both of these. So, and then just remember, like, switch to my pistol if I'm up close and use my rifle if I'm far away. Yeah, we're going to do Space Ranger. And then apply that. Yes. So those cannot be undone. Our reputation. Your reputation represents how you're viewed by the various factions. As your reputation with a faction changes, you receive bonuses and penalties with members, such as vendor prices or the effectiveness of your speech skills. So Auntie's Choice, Sub Rosa, and the Order of the Ascendant are the 3 factions. And we don't know any of them yet. We have 1,000 bits here. It's pretty good. Oh, good. I have my inventory. Plus extra stuff. Ooh. Deluxe Moonman staff. Zane's pistol. Oh, that's right. Zane's blade. Premium Moonman SMG. And right now we've got the ED service pistol. Why can I not take this off my... Okay, so let's see. Zane's pistol has a bigger magazine, faster rate of fire, but a slightly lower weak spot bonus. But it has these mods on it, that's why. So this is the thing he gave, like we took when we were fighting. And then the blade, the Moonman staff, and the SMG. Compared to the repeating rifle. Let's see, they both take short rounds. Magazine size on the SMG is 40. Rate of fire is much faster. Weak spot bonus is less. Automatically gain a small number of bits on score. Oh, these are the things I got for having the deluxe edition of the game. I get it. That's right. That's what... Yeah. Okay. I think that's what that means. There were a couple things you got. Or that's just a coincidence and it's just the name of one of the mods. The repeating rifle. Let's try the SMG. Can't hurt. Do we have like a carry weight? Does anyone see a weight? Or is it a number of slots based inventory? Because I don't see a weight thing. Ooh, helmet. Oh, we can... Okay, we've got the Moonman helmet. Gain a bonus to damage resistance, scaling with total bits held. Donning this helmet, you feel a burning desire to increase your net worth by any means necessary. We do have the Moonman helmet. After using a companion's ability, gain 10% damage resistance for 30 seconds. Enter the jaws of death, your loyal comrades in tow. And then this is just the agent helmet. So Zane's helmet just gives you, it's the same thing, but it gives you a little bit of a bonus. And then the Moonman thing, all of them give you +5 base health. So we'll go with this one. There's no inventory limit potentially. That's my favorite. Hey, Baka, good to see you. That's amazing. And then we've got armor here. This is what we're wearing? No, this is what we're wearing. So Zane's armor. It's exactly the same, except it has this mod on it. While in tactical time dilation, attacking consumes 25% less gadget energy. We also have agent armor. Again, exact same armor stats. Companion abilities charge 10% faster, plus 30% damage resistance, but 5% damage resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage, down to no additional bonus, resets on combat ends. Okay. They're both medium armor. Which one of these seems most likely? I'm pretty bad at remembering to do the whole TTD thing. But I also don't have companions to worry about, and I'm bad at remembering to use their skills when I do. We're going to do that one, though. It's shiny. We'll be shiny. What else do we have here? Anything? Anything interesting? Trauma kit. When you're down, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. Does not work if all companions have been downed themselves. Oh, that's fun. Exceptions include mental disorders, psychological injuries, and complete dissolution of brain tissues. Also paper cuts. I love this game. All right, let's see. That's what we... Okay, this is that pitchball card we found that was +5 to max health. This was the journal thingy. Okay. Oh yeah, that was completed. Okay, so we have to go speak to Niles. On the ship. Somewhere. We couldn't go through here earlier. Or do I have that backwards? No, this is the section we couldn't go into. Yeah, this thing. Not that I think we need to be back here for any reason, but we couldn't get here before. We can get up the ladder. Empty crew cabin. Empty cabin. So I'm guessing that we're going to fill these up with our crew members as we find them. Is this my room? Or is this his room? Why would I have a room? I just got here. Did they give me a room already? Did they save my room from the last time? Look at all those fish. Is growing crops in here. Sprat hanging on a hook. Okay. I love the details. Like, this is different than it was. There's a lot of little things that have shifted. Because it's been 10 years. Oh, you're amazing. What is this? Moon Man Bobblehead Season Pass Reward. Liberated from Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo's hostile merger, the beloved Moon Man mascot is now free from all intellectual property protections and thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in bobbleheaded Season Pass rewards, it's the only choice. I love that. That's amazing. Oh wait, this is my room. Commander's safe key or lockpick level 4. That's right, this is my room. Has he been using my room or has this just been sitting empty for 10 years? Incognito correspondence. Reminder, please allow 3 to 18 business months for responses from the Earth Directorate. Mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia colony until further orders. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contribution over the past 6+ years, but it is the utmost importance that you continue your observation of the colony. Extraction request denied. Oh, yeah. So, Niles tried a bunch to get out of here. Plants growing here. He's got plants growing all over the place.
All these
these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. Alright, let's see. I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point?
More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
You didn't search hard enough, clearly. We could be really harsh to him. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could.
Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Alright, agreed. We can't let her actions go unanswered.
It'll be an adventure. Funny how often you seem to stumble into those. She's going to ground now.
Yeah, funny.
But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Alright, sounds like you've already done some legwork. Good job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a Protectorate communications hub.
He's not wrong. Land on Paradise Islands. Eden, Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon. Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic wind-swept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. Are we there yet?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds of that lockbox and I'm sure I can have it open, because we have that level.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
If you have a key already, why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
I'm concerned you think I need a gadget like that. You know me too well.
An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally,
Unpremeditated.
the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
I love that. Unpremeditated. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Okay. Let's see. Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. All right, let's see. Auntie's acidic dematerializer. We just read that. Removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into the perfect position before firing. Okay.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay, so we need 4 advanced decryption keys in order to open Valerie's mod kit. Blaster and armor. Visit a workbench to select which mods to use. This kit contains plating, screws, abrasives, solvents, adhesives, and steel wool, all used to improve armor and weapons. There's also a stick of gum. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's that. I'm guessing I love the lamp. What is happening here? Floral lamp? Somewhere in here there must be like the workbench and storage boxes and such. Oh yeah, this is medical where we woke up. Here we go. Use the workbench. Crafting. New crafting recipes available. At the workbench, the crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting materials. Bypass shunts, compact rounds, concussive mines, distraction devices. Okay, so we can make our own. Grenades, inhaler charges, mag picks. Oh. So we can craft our own mag picks. We didn't get to keep all of our loot, though, because we did find a magnet. I remember that we found a magnet while we were running around in that intro section. That's cool, though, that we can make even these kind of things. Consumables, armor mods, weapon mods, inhaler primers, miscellaneous. Then we can sort the mods based on like what type of mod it would be. Okay, cool. And then party upgrades. Party upgrades. At the workbench, the party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companion's weapon and armor, improving their efficacy in combat and granting them more capabilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for both their armor and weapon, with each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit, received by completing their quests. The Companion's basic kit unlocks the first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks the second tier. For both the Companion's weapon and armor, at each tier you can select one of 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at a workbench. Oh, I like that. So doing their side quests gets you their upgrades. That's really good. Like, I know some games you just get like better relationship with them or like some type of perk from finishing their stuff. But this is cool that as we go through it, we get little upgrade kits to upgrade them. I like that. Maybe we'll actually focus on that. No, we actually do pretty good focusing on our side quests for our companions. Because I like to do their stuff. So Valerie's upgrade kit, I'm guessing, is that first thing. Like, she doesn't really have side quests. So I'm guessing that first lockbox that we get out of that dispenser, that's like the Valerie upgrade kit, is going to be that for her. But yeah, I like that. I like that it gives us like a good purpose. Oh, he lost a leg too? I totally missed that when we were talking to him. I knew he missed it, like his arm got chopped off, but I didn't realize he also lost a leg. Poor Niles. All right, so that was crafting. We also have attaching mods. Mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness with 3 Fs and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Vendors. Okay. So yeah, then we can click through here and it will show us if there are any modifications available. There are not. Breakdown. Turn junk and old equipment you've looted. There's a lot of typos in this so far, I have found. They've tripped me up a couple of times in like the little dialogue things that have popped up. And this is the second one in just this little screen. So some of this stuff is junk. So if we go to junk, hold E to break down all junk. Okay, cool. Breakdown completed. Now we got all that stuff. Okay, cool. And then party upgrades. Help your companions upgrade their gear. Okay, that's this screen that we were in before. I do hope they have good banter. Right, like it is possible that it could be on purpose. They did that on purpose. A lot of them seem like mistakes though. Okay, so hibernation suit and helmet. Compact rounds, nothing in this locker. 40% energy recharge rate. When paired with a hibernation suit, this helmet provides a moisture-resistant barrier to help keep its contents fresh. They definitely feel more like editing mistakes than... Lockpick 11. Okay, there's some kind of cool weapon back there, though. But yeah, they seem more like typos than deliberate silliness. Could be wrong, though. That's cool. So right off the bat, there's something really cool back there, but we need to be lockpick level 11. So that better be worth it, because by the time you get level 11 lockpicking skill, you're pretty far into the game. All right, but that explains what the storage stuff is. So we are actually at our 3-hour point. So before we even go out of the ship, we are going to save that for the next stream, which because today was a weird stream day, is actually going to be tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow night to pick up and actually get off the ship and start these missions. So far, I like it a lot. It has kind of the same silliness as the first one. I've liked the companions. It's all been, you know, performing really well. It's been funny. So I'm liking it so far. I'm so excited to keep playing and actually get into like the meat of the game beyond the little tutorial intro that we did. So that will be tomorrow night. I do have the schedule for the week updated to the Discord, although it is just this game for the next couple of streams, so we can kind of get into it and experience that story. And then we'll kind of go back. We're not abandoning the other games we were playing. We'll start mixing Prepper primarily back in as we go into the next weeks, but you can always find the schedule in Discord first. Whoa, we stood still for too long and it's doing the thing. I guess that's one way to see ourselves in third person. And then, of course, the streams get put up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss that next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.